Alright, this is Black Knight just riding in the Bombardier seat. Just gonna do. Alright, so when you're in a Bombardier seat, you can take the outside view of the plane and ride it over. I'm in B. I can enjoy the flight this way. And then when I go to hit escape, it's usually the dark 0.4 because the AI ship commands his bombers. But when you take command of it, you have no command over the bombers. That's one thing that I think needs to be fixed, is that your call out and your release when you take a lead aircraft, whether it be, the spread of the bombs is a little bit in a tighter package going into the airfield. So I've set up the bomber seat. I'm just going to enjoy the flight and chat with you. There is some key things about Cliffs of Dover that is ding your squadrons to engage particular groups of targets. Right now the menu doesn't work all that well. If you want to take a squadron flight out, if you do spawn in your own group, it's having the ability to move the waypoints on the map and moving that waypoint out into the channel so that when you fly to it, or adding waypoints to it. So there's a couple of things that I think truly could be get ready for to really make the game player centered. And I think that's, especially for online play, you don't want post mission load. You might want some fighter sweeps or some patrols or some different things like that. This time you're calling in your own group and they're flying right with you. You have command of all of the formations. You have command of all of the spacing. Same thing with your fighters. You have command of formation. You have command of spacing. But the only problem is with fighters, as I said, it's just I'd love to be on the team that investigates that aspect. But again, I was having some great conversations with Oscar. I don't even know if he's still on the team. I don't even know if Artis is still on the team. I don't even know what's going on anymore. Let's see if I can't score all 10 points bombing 10 airfields. Just riding along in an outside view. Again, I could go back into the aircraft and retake my access to the bomber group won't bomb. The group that you have won't bomb when you open your bomb bay doors and release your bombs. That's one thing I'd love to see get fixed, like right away. Is that just fly along, I'll check the stream chat. Anybody that's flying with me, no views yet. I wish everybody safe holiday season. I'm close to 151 subscribers, got 2 more in 28 days. If you're just joining me, love to get more feedback. Thought there was a way to bring out the chat, but I'm not seeing it. And just about ready to make our final turn. currently over Gravesend. Love to get more Germans in here flying and attacking these bomber. Now you could grab one of these bombers and just open your bomb bay doors when they open and release when they release. So there's a couple of things you could do to fly with the group. But I think what everybody really wants is to be able to bring their own group in. Like we have. That's the major issue, is that getting them to operate with the flight lead. Everybody operates with the flight lead. If you bring in your own flight group, the flight lead has command automatically. And you shouldn't really have. Second group coming up behind us. All right, approaching English Point. All right. All right, we're about ready to cross the and enjoying the stream. Posted it on the Facebook page. Make sure that my mic is recording. Headset's recording. All right, so we're just crossing the channel. So if you just joined me, we're at waypoint 4. The commands within the game code. And that way you're not trying to create like not the, okay, 5 minutes to target, like not in the Son of Genghis, Son of Khan, but again, so if I go tab 6, and I think I'm in the lead on that one. Yeah, I'm in A. So I'm just going to stay in this one since I'm in A, and we'll fly it home. And all right, so I'm going to jump back into the bombardier seat, and I'm going to set up for a bomb drop. I'm saying 14,000 feet. Let's get this to 14. 7, 8, 9, 10, 14,000. It's about 140 miles per hour. And I want away. Right now we are in the first group. For the first bomber missions, and we got one going to Marquis West. And what I'll do is, and I'll spawn that group in at Biggin. And that will all end if we can get access to flying our own bombers. Because the only AI you want in the game is So I'm going to open my bomb bay doors and see if the other guys follow suit. These doors are open. Waiting for him to call out bombs away. Nothing yet. Bombs away. Lost some bombers up front. See anybody attacking the second group. I'm going to go back in this bombardier seat because I want to spread them to a near formation. Get a little bit of spacing. Let's just grab the HF lates. Load out, we'll go 100% fuel. Hit apply. Let's do a 3x3. So we have 3 in flight and 3 in the other package. So the concept is you want to be able to command flight 1 and flight 2. So if you're of the flight, okay, so I've got to go out and come back in and quickly turn. And we're going to pick up the bomber squadron. So I'm going to drop this all the way to 0. Make sure I hit tab 6, or actually tab. Now we're just going to fly towards Biggin Hill and see if we can pick up the bomber group. Just go into 0 pounds boost. Not try to burn coffee. Need to get some more coffee. So when I hit flight, I should be able to select flight 1 or flight 2. So there should be a sub-menu there for flight 1 or flight 2. It shouldn't just say recipient flight 1. Could we then grab waypoint and drag it to what sector we want to patrol? The other thing I mentioned before is waypoint 3 on in again. While we're at Biggin Hill, we're waiting for the bombers to arrive at Kenley and at Croydon, and they're going to turn towards Gravesend. Now, I could give it to create your own flight path before you launch or create your mission. Our bomber groups in the distance. There they are. Aircraft. I don't know how well that's going to work, but I'm going to give it a shot. An A. Good, that worked. It was dropping altitude. Look for these bomber groups. Or no, see the other one. Me, call signs Black Knight. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Just flying some bomber and fighter operations. Looks like we're going to Cow Bend or Crow Bend or whatever it is, and then heading to English Point. There's the other bomber formation. Again, flying cover for a group of bombers. I'm going to drop my throttle to -2 pounds. Ride with these guys all the way over to Marquis West. Again, flying escort for a bomber group. As I said, I'm just flying escort for a bomber group headed towards Marquis West. To Biggin Hill, jump out of the aircraft, fly alongside it. Then when I get over Biggin Hill, bring up Biggin Hill, do an air spawn for the fighter escort, and then fly from Biggin Hill with the fighter escort. For this hop, I'll take a break and then come back and fly another one. But I'm going to get the bomber mission in underway once I get these guys over to Marquis West, get in a couple of fights, run out of bullets. Alright, again, if you're just joining me, call signs Black Knight. Hey, welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm just flying in the... Each hop on the server is roughly an hour. The Spitfires in cover over these Wellingtons headed towards Marquis West. I'm on the Warbirds of Prey server. You have the ability to take squadrons on the Warbirds of Prey server, except if you take a squadron options to get them to engage other fighters. So again, that's been a struggle. So like right now, I would go tab 1 recipients, I see element just again looking for bandits. Then come back to the bombers. Our Key West is knocked out. Oh, thought that was a good shot. But I'm getting nothing on my AI fighter group. Oh my gosh, Knight hit something. Drop below the clouds. Might get lucky. Didn't really get into a good scrap on that one. That's a bad guy. The greatest of gun, dogfights, but like I said, couple of options to help with the commands and multiple player, especially for the mix, instead of just bringing in your own group. Anyways, call signs Black Knight. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Headed back on in a Wellington. Click OK. Click 0, 0. There we go. 101 Squadron. Yeah. They need to be put into 6. So we gotta go tab 613, tab 6. We restart the broadcast up and just keep these bomber operations going. This is Black Knight signing out. Hopefully you enjoyed. Again, just trying to enjoy all of the aspects of Isle 2 Cliffs of Dover Blitz to Brook Edition. All are welcome to join me, whether it be bomber operations, whether it be